It affects your quality of life.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So you finished up your NRL career in terms of you've decided I'm going to move on to something else, and you enjoyed the mobility and your rugby league mobility coach, but you're also more than that, not just specific to rugby league. What made you pursue that career and say, that's it, I'm going to become a mobility coach and I'm going to put everything behind me and go deep into this field?
I just think there was like a little, say, opportunity, or there was actually no market sort of that for a footy player. There was, I sort of learnt from a few different guys, so sort of like I had a few mentors that sort of went into different avenues, so like a holistic approach to training and even sports training. One of my mentors, Keegan Smith, he runs Real Movement and he's a real good guy, and he got me thinking just about that holistic approach, not just going to be a footy player and lifting real heavy in the gym. Like, can you actually bend? Can you, you know what I mean, do all different things as well? And those help with your strength, you know what I mean? These players are in pain a lot. They play in pain. That's right. Sometimes the only options they have is like, you know, you take a Voltaren, like an anti-inflammatory, and that going down that road's also not good for the, you know, for the body either.
So some of these guys, they live their lives, they train in all of it, just taking
they'll be taking Voltarens every day. They'll kill us every day just to get through.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you hear about that, you feel like, I felt like I had sort of an opportunity to help them out, you know what I mean? You don't have to go down, but sort of I understand from their perspective that when they're athletes, sometimes you just don't know. Like, I didn't know when I was an athlete. Like,
and there's a misconception that because they're athletes, they know.
Yeah, so I see mobility as, I see flexibility as, so you can bend down and touch your toes, right? I see mobility as a more strength based, so you can bend down and touch your toes, but you can also pick up 20 kilos off the ground.
So with load?
Yeah, with load. Okay, so, and then the range of strength is sort of the length of the movement that you can get to while being strong. The knees over toes was sort of a no-no, and sort of doing lunges. They always say don't put your knees past your toes because you're going to hurt your knees.
Too much
stress. Oh, they do say that.
Yeah, too much stress on the knees, okay? But the opposite thinking to that is if you don't do that, then your knees are not going to be strong. Wow. Okay? So the guy who came up with the thing, if you follow him, his name's Knees Over Toes Guy.
So the Knees Over Toes Guy came up.